Hello, you guys. This is my first time ever doing this. I'm pretty stoked about it, slash nervous. That's okay. We're just going to roll with it and figure out how we're going to do things along the way. So I'm going to go ahead and get my TikTok up as well. So that's actually where I'm going to be talking most of the time. But if I see that some people are coming on here, this is my first time ever going live on YouTube. So I'm super excited to get on here and chat with you guys this evening. So I'm just going to get rolling here. How awesome is this? Okay.
Don't stress out. God really knows what he's doing.
All right, I'm just waiting to go live here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Happy Friday. What is it, Friday night? Yes, it is Friday night. You guys, happy Friday night. I'm so excited to get on here and chat with you guys about a 2-hour workday and how it has literally changed my entire life. And I'm so excited just to share all these things with you guys. And, if you guys have any questions at all, I'm more than happy to answer those questions as we roll into it. So I'm just, as you guys are hopping on, number one, let me know where you guys are watching from. I love to see how far and wide this reaches because of social media. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm actually streaming on YouTube now, which is super cool. So if you see me looking back and forth, that's why. I've never streamed on YouTube, so I doubt there'll be a single person on there, but that's okay because we're growing and we're learning. And that's what happens, right? That's what happens when you decide to figure out how to make money online. That's what happens whenever you decide, you know what? I want to do this. I want to change my financial situation. Okay. So as y'all are hopping on, hey, Sonia, hey, Becky, hey, Beth, Joni, awesome. Beth Ann, Connor, thank you guys so much for hopping on here, man. I'm so excited to chat with you guys about how my life has changed because of what I've learned and how I have been able to generate over $170,000 in the last 8 months. Simply by showing up here on social media 2 hours a day. You guys, I make a full-time income on part-time hours, and it's so awesome. Think about this. Think if you guys could work less and make more money, does that sound like your jam? Put heck yes in the comments if you're like, oh my gosh, yes, right? That would be amazing to hustle less and make more money because, guys, that's what I'm about here. Okay. My entire brand is less hustle, better pay. That's what I'm about. I'm about teaching you guys how to work less, but make more money because you can do that in the world of social media. It's amazing, guys. And I never knew this was possible, but here I am $170,000 later, just proving it to myself. But now I get to prove it to you guys. I now get to tell you guys, I now get to be a living testimony to if you want your life to change, if you want to work less and make more, then this is your space and this is how you guys can do it. Okay. So comment me, right? I want you guys to comment me if less hustle, better pay is your jam. If you're like, that sounds like a dream come true. You're tired of working that 9 to 5. You're tired of living in credit card debt. You know what? And you're probably most sick and tired of going to that job 9 to 5 every, Monday to Friday. And then whenever your paycheck is done, you've got nothing left over. Tammy, yes, right? You've got nothing left over. Who here is tired of having nothing left over after your paycheck? Guys, how cool would it be? Jenny, yes, man, I hope you guys stick around and chat with me and just learn the skills that I've been able to do because now I roll into each month. Epiphany here, right? I feel that, girl. I roll into each month, you guys, knowing I'm going to make $20,000. It's amazing. I've never thought that was possible, but here I am. I'm doing it. Okay, I've been doing this for 8 months, generated over $170,000. It's amazing. All right, so you guys go ahead and smash that follow button if I am new to you. And then as you guys are hopping on, I want you guys to let me know where you're watching from because this is so cool to see how far and wide social media reaches. And you guys, this is a free platform. A free platform. You don't have to pay for this. I don't pay for promotion. I don't pay for ads. I don't pay for Epiphany from Texas. Awesome. Thanks for following me. Jenny from Florida. Awesome. Tammy, yes, amazing it would be. That is right. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for following me, Tammy. I appreciate that. From Pennsylvania. Awesome. Guys, I live in Oklahoma. Okay, I live in Oklahoma, and I am a small-town mama, okay, here in Huntington, West Virginia. Awesome. Hey, Jess. Hey, Bree. Hey, girl. Georgia. Awesome. Hey. Hey there. Awesome. Okay, guys. So as y'all are hopping on, thank y'all so much for being here. My entire brand, Georgia and Mississippi. Awesome. Delinda and Jess. How awesome, guys. Thanks for being here. I live in Oklahoma. I'm a stay-at-home mom. We are a homeschooling family. Okay. We're a homeschooling family. Who here is a two-income family? Okay, Missouri, yes. Kelsey, awesome. Hey, yes, guys, we are a two-income family. Put a 2 in the comments if you're a two-income family or if you're a single parent, right? You got it going on, right? You got to hustle in order to make up because you need to be a two-income family in this economy. It's absolutely crazy, right? Ben is a two-income family. Jess is a two-income family, right? Brando, I didn't know you lived in Arkansas. My husband's family lives over there. Suki is a two-income family. Guys, so are we. We are a two-income family. And as a stay-at-home mom, right, it's hard to be a two-income family as a stay-at-home mom. So what I've always done is I've always done direct sales. Okay, hey, Amanda, I've always done direct sales and absolutely burnt out. Absolutely burnt out. Okay, I never want to have to do that again. And I'm so thankful that I don't. They live up near north of Conway. I absolutely burnt out. I never want to have to do that again. And so I don't have to because this is completely different. Okay. So as you guys are hopping on, be sure and smash that follow button. That way you guys don't lose me in the land of TikTok. And then the second thing you guys can always go do, you guys can hang out with me here and get your questions answered. This is a live person speaking to you. That way you can get your questions answered in real time, right? But if you want to read about all the details, if you want to, do all the nitty gritty stuff, right? All you have to do is go to lesshustlebetterpay.com. The clickable link is also in my bio. It's crazy to know it's been a month already since I originally ran into your lives. It's wild. It is wild. Cassidy, Louisiana is still working on getting started. You better, girl. You got things to do, right? You got things to do and lives to change, including your own. But what's awesome about this, you guys, is as you start doing this, okay, as you start making a difference and making an impact online, it's amazing the ripple effect that you're going to have. Who here would love to be a difference maker? Okay, who here would love to be a difference maker? Imagine if you could change the environment in your home. Imagine if you could make more money in your home, help your marriage, help your parenting, help your stress, help your anxiety, help your sleep. And then imagine if that rippled out and affected so many people around you. Guys, I'm a difference maker at heart. I want to change. I want to help people change their lives. All right. And so this is part of why I'm so passionate about this, because I want to help you change your life. I want to help you realize that you don't have to stay broke the rest of your life. Okay. I love this. Rachel says, I need help, but I'm so scared of losing more money and failing. All right, so here's the thing about failure, okay? This is going to sting a little bit, and that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes we need to hear that. I'm not an extroverted type person, and I'm not a salesperson either. Believe it or not, I'm not an extroverted person either. I know that's hard to believe, but I'm absolutely not an extroverted type of person. I would stay home and not talk to anybody, like, for the most of the time. But guys, that's not how you go out and change your life, and that's not how you go out and change other people's lives, okay? Plus, there are things that you can do as an introvert. We've got a lot of faceless training. In fact, I have got a brand new resource inside of my website or inside of my emails that I am so excited. Man, I'm all over the place tonight, but that's okay. We'll get there. Okay, so as failure, let's talk about failure. All right. Whenever you look at failure, number one, there's no such thing as failure when someone has already been successful at it. Guys, at that point, it's just quitting. Okay. At that point, you've quit. You're saying, I'm not going to be coachable. I'm not going to be consistent. I'm not interested in learning how to be better. I'm not interested in getting better at this. So I'm just going to quit. Okay. So that's fail. That there's no such thing as failure. It's only quitting. All right. The second thing is, what is your dream? Rachel. So whenever you talk about failing, what does it mean to fail in your mind? All right. So what does it mean to fail? Does it mean to not make enough money? Does it mean to, I don't know what it means. But for me, it meant that I was continuing living in credit card debt. Okay. Who here is sick and tired of credit card debt? Because holy smokes, absolutely tired of it, right? I felt like it was like, had so much pressure on me. I was drowning in it. All right. It's absolutely exhausting to have all that credit card debt. I didn't want to have that credit card debt anymore. And so here I am, you guys, credit card debt free 8 months later. It's awesome. Okay. And it didn't even take that long to get there. All right. So fear is just something that's trying to keep you where you're at. Man, I had a really good quote. I didn't write it down. Let me see if I can kind of pull it from my brain. But basically, belief in something is what's going to carry you to your dreams, but fear is going to sabotage you. All right. So fear is going to sabotage you. And fear is simply you just don't understand. Right? You just don't understand. So if you can walk into this saying, I don't know what this is, I don't fully understand how I'm going to make it work, but there's one thing that I can be sure of. I will not quit. I will be coachable and I will be consistent, and you will find success. Okay. I believe that with my entire heart. Guys, I've not always been good at this, and I still have a lot to learn, right? I am learning all the time. I know you guys see me, confident and all those things, but guys, you don't compare your day 1 to my month 8. All right. I've been doing this for 8 months consistently, relentlessly, 3 videos a day, and when I was able to start going live, I go live 4 to 5 times a week since I started. Okay. So whenever you're doing something like that, you're going to get better. It's much like running or working out, right? The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it, right? The more confident you're going to be, the more knowledgeable you're going to be, the more just grasp and that you're going to have on it. Like, man, this is going to work, right? I'm going to tone up, or I am going to lose that weight, or whatever it is. I'm going to just feel better about myself. It's the same exact thing. Okay. So I definitely don't want fear to be something to hold you back. Because listen, fear is a liar. Okay. Fear is a liar. And I started this thing. So fear, guys, feel free to share what your fears are. Okay. If y'all are hanging out on the fence, right? If y'all are hanging out on the fence, please tell me why. Please tell me the number one reason why you're hanging out on the fence. Okay. So for me, I hung out on the fence for 2 months, right? And hindsight's 2020. If I could go back and get off that fence a lot sooner than I did, I would. But guys, my fear was, and I shared this with someone super close to me, right? I told her, I said, man, I am really nervous to do this. I just don't understand it. But the main fear that I had, right? The main fear that I had was nobody's going to listen to me. Nobody's going to stop their scroll and listen to me, because why would they, right? They're busy. They've got their other people they follow. They got all these things going on. They're being pulled in a million different directions. Why would they stop and listen to what I had to say? And so I shared that with someone, and she responded back to me. And you know what she said? She said, you're right. I don't know why they would either. All right. And so that's the exact opposite of what you want to hear, right? And sometimes you need to hear the truth, but that wasn't the truth, okay? That was clothed, right? That was bathed in fear, right? That was bathed in the unknown. It was absolutely, it wasn't based on anything, okay? It was based on absolute, just fear and lies. There was no factual evidence to prove that nobody would listen to me, right? There was nothing to prove that. It was simply her fears that she had. She imposed them on me, and I had a choice then. Do I take this and do I allow it to cover me, and do I allow it to weigh me down, and do I allow it to be the truth in my life? Or do I say, you know what? I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to feel this fear, and I'm going to do it anyway, because you know what? What's worse? What's worse? To me, it was worse to think about, number one, staying exactly where I was at. I was fearful that we will be in this exact same financial situation in the next 5 years. Fearful. Not even 5 years, the next year, right? Because it was so heavy. It was so daunting. It was so exhausting. Okay. So I didn't want to live that way. And then also it was kind of like the fear of missing out, right? So the longer I wait, the more I'm missing out. And I'm so glad, right, that I didn't let fear hold me back any longer. It held me back for 2 months. Okay, held me back for 2 months. And I'm so glad that I didn't allow it to hold me back any longer than that, because here I am 8 months later, $170-something thousand, right, that I've made in 8 months working 2 hours a day or less. Okay, I don't always work 2 hours a day. Sometimes it's less than that. So that's what I'm here to tell you guys. It's literally life changing. Okay. Go for it, y'all. I'm crushing it as a stay-at-home dad, right? J-Mart, that's awesome, man. Hey, bestie, stay-at-home mom on her way to 5K. Help your girl out. Girl, good luck. Good luck. Preach, girl. Dawn, thank you. I tried so many things and I follow the recommended steps, but no success in sales, connections, etc. Okay, so Rachel, what's amazing about this specific option that I have before you, okay, is that this is not a course. This is not handed to you and they wipe their hands of you and they say, I wish you the best of luck. That's not how it is. Okay, here we have a program. So can you guys imagine if you were struggling with something, if you're having a hard time with something, right? And you had someone preaching in your ear 5 to 10 minutes every single day with tips, encouragement, ideas. Here's something new to try. Do you think you would be successful? Right? I would hope you would say yes. Right? Because that's what all of us need. All of us need accountability. All of us need someone to help carry us along the way, right? All of us need some encouragement and inspiration and motivation. And there's no one better to do that than someone who has already been in our steps and has now plowed her way forward. And now we get to listen and just follow the leader at that point. All right. So whenever you're struggling with sales or you're struggling with connections or you're struggling with your definition of success, then what you have to do is you have to plug in. Okay, you got to plug into the training because we have daily and weekly training where she's always introducing something new to us. She's always giving us tips and ideas and things that we can do differently. Okay, so Rachel, that would make a big difference for you. Bree says, Rachel, girl, same, but I found Jessica and started and I made more in 4 days than 2 weeks at my 9-to-5 job, right? Bree, that's one of the girls, right? That's one of them. That's just amazing, the stories that happen, right? That's amazing, the stories that happen here. Okay, I am here checking in comments, okay? Checking in comments. I'm so sorry. If I go too far, then I will never get to where I'm supposed to be. Okay, Jessica, you're so motivating, encouraging. I keep coming back to your lives, and that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me because I know you just heard what my fear was, right? That nobody would stop and listen to me. And so I appreciate that very much, Rachel. Amanda says, it's so scary, but you just got to do it and chase your dreams, right? Amanda, chasing your dreams. Guys, this is another kind of a tough quote to hear, all right? Are your dreams worth if your dreams are not worth chasing, then are your dreams worth dreaming? All right. So I'm going to let y'all mull over that here for a second. And if you guys haven't yet, smash that follow button. That way you guys don't lose me in the land of TikTok. I'm going to grab my drink. And then if you guys haven't yet, go to lesshustlebetterpay.com. The clickable link is also in my bio. You'll get all of the details there. If you guys are finding this valuable, interesting, right, encouraging in whatever way, can you guys tap that screen out and give it some love? I would so appreciate it. Hear from your video. Oh, awesome, Kay. So you watched my video online? Is that what you mean? Or you watched my video I just posted? I don't currently have much disposable income and my financial moves here have to be very calculated. I feel that. I absolutely feel that, okay? And so what you have to go into this thing, Rachel, and anybody, right? This is what I tell everybody. Don't go into this thing. Don't click purchase. Oh, you know what? I didn't change my settings. Okay. Don't click, the submit button, right? Don't click that submit button. If you're going into this saying, gosh, I hope this works. Man, that would be really nice if I could learn to make $900, on a regular basis. That would be really nice. No, instead, I want you to go into this like there is nothing going to stop me. There might be a brick wall there and there might be some, barbed wire over that thing, but nothing is stopping me from getting through that because on the other side of that is my dreams. On the other side of that is the life that I want to live. Okay, on the other side of that is the life I want to give my children. All right, so you guys have to learn that your choices right now matter for the rest of your life. So if you guys are going to stay and be, complain about your current situation, but not actually change it, then you're going to keep doing that for the next 5 and 10 years. And then you're going to look back and think, gosh, I missed it. Right? I missed the opportunity. And I don't want you guys to miss this opportunity. I want you guys to realize that people are spending their time and money on social media more than they ever have before. And we all know it's only going to continue in that direction. Okay? We can all work together here. And, who here has bought something off social media in the last month? Right? Off the internet in the last month. Okay? Amanda says, I was scared to join and lose more money too, and I just keep pushing to make my dreams real. Amanda, I love that, girl. That's right. Your dreams are worth it. You guys, think about that. If your dreams are not worth chasing, then are they worth even dreaming? Because y'all, your dreams are not going to fall into your lap. Someone's not just going to come along and say, you know what? I've been hearing about those dreams of yours. Here, take them. No, you got to chase them. You got to do something about it. You got to be the change that you want to be, right? J Mart says, be coachable, committed, and consistent, and you're golden, right? Guys, I have rough days here, okay? I get on here and people call me names. I get on, I had someone send me a DM the other day. I don't know this person from Adam, right? Of course. And they said, you're a POS, and I hope your kids don't grow up to be anything like you. That's what somebody told me, right? And I'm like, okay, someone's bitter, right? Someone's a little bit bitter and they're just going to kind of reflect that on me, right? But I'm not, there's a shield up. I ain't taking that, right? I reject that, right? I reject that. But guys, so there's hard days on here. There's days when you don't make any money, or there's days whenever you don't have any views, or there's days whenever no one's on your lives, right? There's hard days. But think about this. Much with anything is going to be challenging. With anything that's worth having is going to be challenging. Simple case in point, having children, right? Literally so hard, right? Just from the very get-go, it's hard, right? If you're a woman, right? Especially, and then you have to deliver the child, right? But then after that, it's still hard. But there's nothing you couldn't give those. Nothing could replace those children. Absolutely nothing in this entire world. Okay. So nothing worth having is not going to come without its challenges. Everything worth having is going to have a challenge. Okay. So you just have to realize that perseverance you're going to have some perseverance to push through those things. Okay. Be creative to come up with the money. Yes, that's right. That is right. Okay. Let's see. Reverse psychology. Yeah, absolutely. It works. Rachel, J Mart says, Rachel, I sold electronics, clothes, fishing poles to come up with the 900 to invest in the program. I love that, right? I've had a lot of people watch kids, clean houses, sell things on Marketplace, right? They do all different kinds of things to make it happen. So I started on an installment plan, right? I started on an installment plan on a credit card. I'm not telling you guys that's how you do it. That's just how I'm doing it, okay? Or just how I did it. So I'm new here. What do you do? So Christine, you know what? I haven't even talked about this. I haven't even told you guys at all what I've done. I guess some of you just already know, right? Because you're the first person to ask, Christine. So my name is Jessica. Guys, real quick, if you haven't smashed that follow button, please be sure and do that. That way you don't lose me in the land of TikTok. I'm all about less hustle, better pay. So I'm all about teaching you guys to not work as so hard as you are right now and make more money, because that's what I've done. Over $176,000 in the last 8 months. Absolutely life-changing. Okay. So as we roll into this, guys, let's talk about exactly what it is. Yes, guys, I do have plenty of installment plans available. If there's a will, there's a way. That is right. Yes. Okay. So let's see. I'm new here. Talee, awesome. Thanks for being here. Okay, so guys, as we go into this, I want you guys to understand that this is going to be an open Q&A session about this topic, about what this is. If you guys have any questions at all, I want to address them, okay? So what I do is called digital marketing with master resale rights. So if you guys don't know what that is or fully understand it, I want you guys to put a 1 in the comments, because I want you guys to walk away from this with, oh my gosh, I get it now, right? I get it now. And what I want you at that point, right? At that point, you've got 2 decisions. Once you're going to understand it, if you allow me the opportunity, right? You're going to have 2 choices that you're going to have to make. Number 1, you're going to say, that's not for me because. I want you to have a because. That's not for me because. Or that is for me because. Okay? I think that's important. Instead of just writing it off, it's real easy to say, that ain't for me, right? But why? Why? Is it fear, right? Is it unknown? I don't know what it is, but what is your because? All right. And if y'all are more than welcome to DM me or send me an email and say, this is not for me because, and allow me to speak some truth into your life. Okay. So if you guys don't know what digital marketing with Master Resale Rice is, put a 1 in the comments and I'm going to explain what it is. Rachel says, I think I really am guilty of projecting my own securities on them and assume they see me like that. Right? Girl, we all are. We all are. But I'm telling you what, inside of our program, we've got mindset training and she's a mindset coach. Like that's her job. Like she helps people flip their mindset. And I've been listening to this training the last couple of weeks, just a little bit at a time because it's heavy stuff, right? It's heavy stuff. But what I love so much is that our mentor acknowledges that mindset is going to keep you right where you're at or take or propel you forward. Okay. So I want you guys to think about, is my current mindset keeping me right where I'm at, right where I'm at, or is my mindset taking me forward? Okay. So if your mindset is trash, right, it's probably keeping you right where you're at. We all have that. But inside of our program, you guys are going to learn how to propel yourself forward. Okay. How to propel yourself forward. So, DGC fam, if you're not tapping, you're sleeping. Thank you, Bree. I appreciate that. Also, if you guys have not smashed that follow button yet, please be sure and do that way you don't lose me. And then if you guys want some more details, lesshustlebetterpay.com, clickable link in my bio. You just got to say, I will accomplish this, right? Steph's got it. You got to go into this saying, I will, not I hope, not I wish, I will. And think about that. Guys, kind of say that out loud to yourself, right? You're saying it with confidence, right? And whenever you're speaking with confidence, whenever you're thinking with confidence, you're going to project confidence, all right? And it's going to change the way that you operate. It's going to change the way that you speak. It's going to change the way that you present yourself to others. It's going to change not just your business life. Guys, it's going to change your relationships. It's going to change your daily interactions. It's going to change your parenting. All right. It's going to change all those things if you allow it to. All right. If you allow it to. Yeah, guys, we got stuff, always buying stuff online, right? So you might as well buy something that's going to teach you how to make money online. Okay. We have to do a duet soon. Woo, that was a mouthful. My friend loves this. I've never done that before, but I'm open to it. I even sold my homemade tortillas. I love that, man. You are a hustler. Good for you. Oh, okay. Here we go. Leanne. Janet, Christine, right? We got lots of people who don't understand what digital marketing is. So if you guys don't understand what it is, put a 1 in the comments, right? Put a 1 in the comments and I'm about to talk about it. If you guys haven't yet, smash that follow button. Number 1. Okay, digital marketing. Oh, Christy doesn't understand. Yay, you guys, I hope you allow me to explain it. And, if you don't get it, right, then just say, hey, Jessica, I didn't get that. Can you explain it another way? And I have another way. Okay, I got 2 ways. Vanita. It's so interesting, Vanita. Every time I see your name, we have a town near us where we actually have a couple of our rent houses, and it's called Vanita, but it's spelled Vinita. I was a 1 in the beginning. I just knew I needed a change and took the leap. And now this girl, right, Ashley is like, she's on fire. She's like, I'm going to do this thing. She's had a lot going on in her life, but she's about to make this thing kick off. Okay. All right. So digital marketing, you guys, simply put, my favorite way to explain it is digital marketing is simply promoting digital marketing, right? Is simply promoting something across the social media spaces because you're sharing it because you love it. All right. So who here has ever seen a tumbler, right? Or a shirt or a hair care product or a fishing pole or, something for your kitchen or something for your house, right? Oh, no, Heartland. We ain't having that. No. Love all my DGC brothers and sisters. Take care, y'all. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. All right. So, yeah. Woo. Nope. We're not doing that. Okay. So digital marketing is simply sharing across the social media spaces what you love. So if you're like, thank you, man, I appreciate it. If you're like, you saw that rug or you saw that tumbler or you saw that, cleaning product or you saw that, that comforter, right? Who here has ever bought something off social media that you saw someone else sharing? Okay. You saw them doing the hair curling videos. You saw them straightening your hair. You saw them spraying the hair care product and oh my gosh, there's no more knots, right? You saw them making their bed and you're like, look how beautiful this looks, right? You saw them or cleaning, right? Some cleaning product and they're like, swipe it off. And I'm like, this is perfect, right? It's everything you've ever wanted. That is digital marketing. Okay. And then you got it. That's digital marketing. I'm joining in next week. I'm just going to go for it. Took me a while, but I'm going to do it. Mike, it's about time, right? It's about time. That's awesome, man. You are going to absolutely love it. What are you hoping to do? What are you hoping to flip in your life and turn around, man? That's great. So that's what digital marketing is, guys. It's simply sharing across the social media spaces what you love. All right, what you love. Now, you're telling yourself, I don't know what I love. I don't know how to reach the customers, blah, blah, blah. All these things, right? You got all these things going on in your head. In comes the program, okay? In-Search program. This program, I believe, is like the perfect practice program, okay? It's the perfect practice program because what it's going to do is you get what's called master resale rights. So that means that they're giving everything to you on a silver platter. Here's everything that you need in order to make money online. And now you get to promote it and you get to make 100% commission, not 10% commission, not 20% commission, right? Hey, Heidi. Right? Not 50% commission, 100% commission. So what that's going to allow you to do, right, is it's now going to allow you to learn and earn. All right. So what I mean by that is now you're going to learn how to be a digital marketer. You're going to learn how to show up across social media spaces. You're going to learn how to manage your mindset. You're going to learn how to create all of these things that make a big difference in the social media marketing space. But you also get to earn at the same time without having to create, right, a new virtual product, a new physical product, right? Any of those things. You have to learn how to do you don't have to learn how to do those things, okay? So it's going to be the very best option for practicing, okay? Practicing how to make money online. Now, you can either stay with the program and continue to promote the program and make 100% commission, or, right, or what you can do, thank you, or, right, or what you can do is you can do anything else, okay? You can do anything else. You can make your own. This is what you need, okay? You need a physical product, or you need a product or a service. Okay, that service can either be physical or digital. Okay, and then you just have to learn how to market those things. They can be, and then they have to be yours or somebody else's. Guys, like, think about that. All the options. So if you guys haven't yet, please be sure and smash that follow button. That way you guys don't lose me in the land of TikTok. And then if you guys want the more nitty gritty details, if you want to meet our mentor, if you want to obsess over all the details like your girl did, right? If you want to look at all the testimonials, then all you guys have to do is go to lesshustlebetterpay.com and you will get all of the information. Okay. All right. So, does that help explain things? Okay. Does that help explain what digital marketing is? It's simply sharing across the social media spaces what you love. And digital marketing with master resale rights means that you're given everything, right? You're given everything on a silver platter and you get to market that exact thing, right? That exact tool to learn how to make money online and make 100% commission. How long did it take me to make money? So I love and hate this story, okay? So I love and hate that question. So I love that question because it tells you, or it shows you how quickly it can happen, okay? So what I did is I got my program on October 15th, and then I took the next 4 days. I set everything up, guys. I'm serious. I was relentless. I'm going to figure this thing out. So I dove in. I was a sponge. I was soaking everything up. And then on October 19th, all of my stuff was set up. And then I promoted the program on FB because I didn't have a TikTok at the time. This is my first, I never had TikTok, right? I promoted it on FB and I made my first sale that way. Okay. 100% commission, done, even, right? No more money. Everything is earned back. Everything from there is profit. So that's what's awesome. Guys, one sale, right? One sale and you're back to even. That's so cool, right? You don't have to have 20 customers or 10 customers or have 50 customers. One. Okay. The second thing I like to share about that, right? The second thing I like to share about that is that I then created a TikTok, right? And then it took me 3 weeks to make my first commission sale on TikTok to a complete stranger. 3 weeks. All right. And then I had lots of days with no sales. Then, I'd have 1 or 2 in a row and then lots of days with no sales and then 3 in a row, whatever it was. Right. And then in January, I have now made 20,000 or more a month. Okay. 20,000 or more a month since January. So it took me one day to make or I guess the first day I marketed, I made my money back. 3 weeks to make my first sale on TikTok to a complete stranger, 3 months to make consistent regular pay. When do you think you're going to have your own webinar? I was hoping you're going to be there. Oh, Mike, I appreciate that, man. You know, I am so much like I'm not an extrovert. I'm very much an introvert, believe it or not. And so I don't do a lot of engagement anywhere else. I'm very compartmentalized. Like I get on here, I do my work and I get off and I'm done. And so I don't spend a lot of time, like doing what or commenting and all those things. I'm not very good about those things. I've never been good at that. And so I don't even think Michelle knows I exist. Is my whole point, right? That's my whole point, is I don't even think Michelle knows that I exist. And so she won't ever ask me to be on a webinar because she doesn't know about me. How do you find out about installment plans? So all you have to do, one, you can check my website, right? So lesshustlebetterpay.com. lesshustlebetterpay.com. You will get all of the details on there, and then on my website. So you're going to get an automatic email from me, and then on there will be my website. And then there's Klarna, Afterpay, Pay Later. You can check those three, see if any of those work. And if none of those work, then all you have to do is respond back to that email and say, hey, Jessica, those don't work, or it wasn't approved or whatever. Can we talk about a personalized installment plan? And I'll be like, heck yes, right? I got plenty of options for you. All right. So that's how you're going to do it. That's how you're going to do it. Just started following you. Thanks, Joshua. I appreciate that. Bree, Mike, get in line. We've all been asking. That's sweet. Thank you. Maybe one day I'll get on there. You're my inspiration. Aw, Heidi, that's sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So how are we feeling? Does that help explain what this is? Right? You reach so many people on your lives. Oh, thank you. What up, Kimberly? So I honestly think that it's from I did the training inside the program that teaches you how to do good lives. It's in the mentoring section inside the program that teaches you how to do good lives. Christy, yes, awesome. Okay, good. I'm glad that helps. So do you guys have any questions? Is there something you're like, this is not what I understand, or whatever? I'm more than happy to answer those specific questions for you. Your energy is amazing. Thanks, Jess. It's easy to have the energy when you have so much fun, right? When you're like, oh my gosh, like I had a gal text me the other day. And she's like, I've made almost $16,000 since May 30th. And I'm like, girl, that's amazing. What is it, the 28th? So, I mean, and I'm the one who got to introduce it to her. I'm the one who got to answer her questions. I'm the one who got to kind of be an encourager to her. Nice to see you are finally at home. So what's funny about that is I'm not at home. I'm at my brother's house. I'm house sitting for him. And so I'm actually not home because I still don't have service. Hey, Crystal. I really need to figure out. Your outfit is perfect on you. Regards from Peru, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Awesome. Okay, so I think I have all the questions. Guys, if I've missed anybody, right? Yeah, this is my brother's house. Yeah. My mother-in-law, she's here visiting. And my brother lives in the same town as me, but my mother-in-law is here visiting. And she's like, I can't figure out where you're at on all these lives. You're in a different spot all the time. And I'm like, I know. I'm just trying to find internet, right? I'm trying to find Wi-Fi. And so anyway, it makes a big difference. That's why, you got to have a cell phone and you got to have Wi-Fi to be successful. But after that, guys, those are the two physical things that you need. But after that, all you need are the tools and the resources and the dadgum willingness to make it happen. All right. And that's what most people don't have. Okay. Most people just don't have the willingness to make it happen. I'm here to tell you the absolute truth. But can you guys ask yourself, do I have the willingness to make this happen? And if you're like, yes, right? I want you guys to put a capital yes, right? And then I expect you guys to be looking at things, right? Still trying to dig in to find the courage to make the leap. Girl, I feel that, Courtney. So what's important to understand, Courtney, is, sister, we all start scared. Every single one of us. Anybody who's ever got their program on here, if y'all have already got their program, can y'all tell me, right? And tell Courtney, yes, we all start scared, right? I didn't go into this thing like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this, right? I'm doing this. I went into oh Lord, You keep leading me back to this. So I hope this is what you're wanting me to do, right? I don't have the money, but man, but think of the return that I could have, right? Think of what it could do for our family. And I'm so thankful, guys. Tonight, I mean, we went out to eat. We went to Olive Garden. It's very expensive, right? My mother-in-law and I went shopping at our favorite store, right? And we got some cute things. We got matching bathing suits, right? We just had a good time. And I didn't have to worry in the back of my mind, do I have enough money in the checking account? I don't have to worry about those things anymore. And so think about this, like Bree said earlier, right? If you guys, yes, I watched for months, then just did it like a week ago, Heidi, right? And Heidi, you probably got a few splinters, right? You probably got a few splinters from hanging out up there so long, right? But you're so glad you started, right? Bree says we all started scared and magic happens. Man, that is so true, because whenever you guys get that first program, right? This is like the best one, right? Whenever you get this program, the floodgates are going to open. The floodgates are going to open, and you're going to realize, wow, I can do this and this and this and that and the other. And so then you have this beautiful thing happen. You have a choice. Guys, you have a choice. You don't have to do anything anymore. Your skills, your energy, your resources don't have to go to someone else or somewhere else anymore. You have a choice. All right. And so it makes such a big difference that whenever you have a choice, you're like, okay, I can do this because I love doing this. And I can do this because it makes financial sense. Right. And it comes down to, what do I get to do to have fun? And what can I do that also brings in an income? Courtney says, Kimberly, make money with me. You love it? ? Courtney says, I basically was like, I just got to do it. Now I have so much fun with it. Kimberly, yes, girl. Bree says, I was like, Jessica, I get it. Right? And that's what happens whenever you guys start this, and whenever you guys decide that you're going to dive in, and whenever you decide that you're going to walk away better than whenever you started. Kimberly says, I do. I love Kimberly, y'all. She's sweet. And so you guys are going to be able to realize, oh my gosh, right? I get to do fun things. And you're like, I get it now. It's going to be like this fire that ignites inside of you. Like, wow, I'm so excited, right? I'm so excited to see all the opportunities, because here's the thing, you guys, we were not raised this way. Okay. We were not raised this way. We weren't raised to where you can work 2 hours a day and work from your phone, right? And make full-time income. That's not how we were raised. But just because we weren't raised that way doesn't mean it's wrong. Doesn't mean it's different, or doesn't mean it's, illegal, of course, right? Or doesn't mean it's not going to be okay, right? Because all it's going to do is open up your mind, because here's the thing. Times are changing. We obviously don't do things differently. We obviously do things differently than we did 100 years ago, right? I think 100 years ago, people didn't even have, I don't know my technology history. But what I'm getting to, right, is thank you. 100 years ago, right, we didn't have, offices didn't have phones to call, right? They didn't have phones to call the next office. What they have to do, write a letter? And then, right? And then when phones came along, they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I don't understand how this works. How can I talk to them? And they live all the way over there. I don't understand, right? But it works. Right? It works. And it's the same thing with this. Okay. You just got to get on, right? Get on this train, because we're going with or without you. And thank you. I appreciate all those gifts. Oh, thank you, Bree. I appreciate that. Whenever, you got to get on this train, right? Because we're going with or without you. And I'd much rather go with you, because it would be so fun, right? It'd be so fun. Okay. Kenzie, can you explain how to do this? I get that it's amazing, but you aren't explaining how to get involved. I'm sorry, Kenzie. So the way you just get involved is go to lesshustlebetterpay.com. The clickable link is in my bio, and you're going to get all of the information that way. So I have 4 programs, okay? 4 programs that are going to teach you how to make money online. And then you guys are going to be able to walk away from those programs, right, and have so much knowledge, okay? It pushed you out learning all the TikTok things. Oh, for real. Guys, I didn't even have a TikTok before I started, okay? Didn't have a TikTok, never created an account, definitely didn't have followers, right? Knew nothing. And now here I am. I'm on TikTok, to work. All right, so I've got 4 programs. Also, if you guys haven't, oh, thank you, Julia, for following me. Yeah, if you guys haven't done that yet, please be sure and do that. That way you don't lose me. Okay, I got 4 programs. Okay, none of them have upsells, meaning I'm not going to give you some information and then say, okay, now if you want all of the information, I'm going to need some more money. All right, I'm not going to do that to you. The top program is the top program. And then the second thing is, guys, all of them have installment plans available. Okay, I've got Klarna, I've got Afterpay, I've got Pay Later. And then if none of those work, I also have personalized installment plans. More than happy to discuss those with you. All you have to do is send me an email, lesshustlebetterpay.com. You'll get an email from me. Just respond to that email and say, Jessica, I need an installment plan. What can we work out? Okay, we'll chat about it. All right, I got 4 programs. 100, 300, 600, 900. 900 is the very top program, and that costs less than your cell phone, which your cell phone is probably on an installment plan, right? Probably on it. Mine is. So 4 programs. What's amazing about this, guys, is that if you do the $900 program, which most people do, right, because of installment plans, because you get access to everything, the bigger program you choose, the more information you have, the more knowledge you have, but also the more money you're going to be able to make. Okay, the more money you're going to be able to make. So at the $900 program, whenever you sell a $900 program, you make $900. All right, you make $900. But what's great about it is that you have 4 programs in total. You have 4 income streams. You can promote a 900, a 600, a 300, and a 100. All 4 programs you can promote. So that's really, really awesome. Okay, and you're going to be able to learn so much inside the program where you're going to be like, wow. Right? Those aren't going to be my only 4 income streams forever if you don't want them to be. Okay? I've got a lot of little things that I'm figuring out how to do, right? And I'm going to have that inside of my emails, and I'm so excited about it, right? I'm so excited to have multiple streams of income because multiple streams of income make millionaires. All right? Multiple streams of income make millionaires. So I want to ask you guys a question. Okay, this is going to take some engagement. So I hope a few of you at least are brave enough to share with me. Okay, so I want to ask you guys, what is that big, scary dream that you have in your life? And how much is it going to cost you? Okay, what is that big, scary dream in your life? And how much is it going to cost you? My brother has a cat, so I just heard him. What is that big, scary dream in your life, and how much is it going to cost you? And while you guys are typing those out, I hope just a few of you are going to be brave enough. And listen, y'all, I don't slide into anybody's DMs, okay? I'm not going to be chasing you because that's one of the beauties of this business is I don't have to chase anybody, not a single person. This isn't a direct sales company. All right, I do what's called attraction marketing. So I put my information out there. The program teaches me how to do that. Okay, it teaches me how to promote whatever it is that I want to promote. And then people who are already looking for it, they come to me, right? They see my videos. They're like, oh, I want this information, blah, blah, blah. And then we talk about it, okay? So I'm not chasing anybody. I've never sent one DM, none of that, not chasing anybody, attraction marketing. So if you guys haven't yet, please be sure and smash that follow button. That way you guys don't lose me. And then also lesshustlebetterpay.com. Clickable link is in my bio. Okay. I want to own a second beachfront house in Florida so I can travel freely, get my kids set to. Girl, look at those dreams, sister. I love those. Well, second home, first beachfront house. I love the girl. I'm on my dream to a lake house. Girl, so I feel that, okay? And so that's, man, such a good point, okay? Such a good point. Because I started this. Listen, look at the trajectory of how things have happened. Okay. I started this business wanting to make $2,000 to $3,000 a month to continue to stay home with my kids. That's what I needed. Okay. That's what I started. And then I thought, okay. And then, man, if we could get these credit cards paid off, oh my gosh, that would feel amazing. Oh, Brie, thank you, my friend. Right. If we could get these credit cards paid off, oh my gosh, that would feel so good. Also, life, right? Life is expensive. Thank you, Eugene. I appreciate all those roses. Thank you so much. Right? I just wanted to be able to go to the grocery store, get gas in my vehicle, get groceries, and not be declined. Hey, Jessica, I just sent you an email about installment plans. Awesome. Girl, I'll get back to you as soon as I get off of here. I'm so excited to chat with you. You've been on the fence for a minute too, friend. Okay, so That's what I wanted to be able to do. I wanted to make enough money to stay home with my kids. I wanted to pay off our credit card debt, and I wanted to be able to go to the grocery store and gas station and not my credit card or debit card be declined, because I was sick and tired of putting things in the bag, swiping, declined, dadgummit, have to take stuff out of the bags and put them back up on the belt. And that always happens when there's 10 people in line, right? That never happens when there's nobody in line. Sick and tired of that. Okay. So then what happened is that happened like right away. That happened very quickly for me. Okay. Because like I said, I was a sponge. I soaked everything up. I didn't waste any time. Go in. I'm doing it. Okay. Then I started dreaming like those, like way far distant dreams that seemed like I'll never reach those. Those are just like, in a million years kind of dreams, right? They started coming into view. They started getting closer and closer and closer. And now, like, we're on our way. So dreams like we now have a ski boat. I bought my family a ski boat. It's a used one, $19.99, paid for with cash though. Okay. I bought my family a ski boat, right? So that we can go out onto the lake, right? We live like 10 minutes from the lake. We can go out onto the lake. We can tube, like I can drive it, right? I can tan. I can read my book. We can just have fun family evenings and weekends and stuff like that. So I did that. Now I'm thinking I can pay my house off by the time I'm 40. Guys, I'm 35. I can pay my house off by the time I'm 40. I bought that house whenever I was 32. So that means that I could, in 8 years in total, have paid for my house. That doesn't happen to people like me. But because of this program and because of the skills that I've learned inside this program, it will happen. It can happen. I know how to do it. I know how to bring that financial, blessing to me. I know the skills. I've got the skills now. So think if like that dream that hey, Jamie, hey girl, hey, Audra, Lana, awesome. Thanks for hopping on, guys. As you guys are dreaming, I want you guys to think of that smaller dream that you have, right? Maybe it's getting your credit cards debt paid off. Maybe it's like me, right? Love your shirt. Thank girl, Walmart. I went to Walmart because I'm in a season, like I hate all of my bathing suits. Has anybody ever been in that season? Like all of these are horrible. They look absolutely terrible on me. And so I went into Walmart a couple days ago and right before we were going to the lake, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. And so y'all should see this skirt thing. It's like, I'll just show you. Like look at this skirt, and it's a skirt. Oh, cute, right? Super cute, Walmart. Okay, anyway, so I was going to wear this to the lake, and then, at least on the boat. I can't get in the water with the white skirt because it'll get ruined. Anyway, yes, same, right? Isn't that cute, guys? I love it. I wore it all day. I loved it. Yes, I got 2 from Old Navy and love them. I also love Old Navy, their tank tops especially. Super cute. Okay, I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm just excited about my outfit today. And it wasn't even expensive. Oh, your dreams, right? Speaking of finances, your dreams, right? So if you guys have this like smaller dream, this one that's like right in front of you, right? You're going to be able to get there. Okay. And then what's so cool, right? Is then all of a sudden you're going to be dreaming really big, except those really big dreams are not going to be far away anymore. They're going to be closer. Okay. They're going to be closer to you, and you're going to like be able to reach out and touch them and think, oh my gosh, I can do this thing. Right? This isn't as far away as I thought it was going to be. This isn't a dream for when I'm 60 or 65 or 50 or whatever it is, whatever number you've created in your head, right? It's for now, right? It's for now. If not now, then when? Why wait? Right? Why wait to change your financial situation? What are you waiting for anyhow? Right? What are you waiting for anyhow? Because it's not going to do you any good. You're just going to be more mad at yourself. At least I would be. Those dreams are now, right? Absolutely. Guys, my husband and I have talked about this multiple times. Like, we are living our dream life at 35 and he's 37. Does that happen normally? Does that happen? I don't think so. But because of technology, because of social media, and because of this program, it's happening. Not just for me, but for plenty of other people. If you guys go look at my profile on that video that I posted right before I got on here, right? I've got I've got testimonials, right, of people who are doing this, right? And then I just snapped those. Those are just the last ones that I went into our app. I went to the wins and I just screenshot them, right? I didn't like have to scroll back and find them. They're right there. Don't wait until something happens. Ashley is saying that with complete conviction. Complete conviction. I'm praying. I'm 34 and hubby is 36. Yes, girl. Okay, what email address does the email come from when you go to your website? It's come from Jessica@lesshustlebetterpay.com. Rachel. So Ashley says, let me tell you, after James's accident, he's all about wanting the dream life and wanting it now. So my friend Ashley here, you guys, her boyfriend was in a really, really bad accident, but praise the Lord, like he's going to be fine, right? He's got a very long journey ahead of him, right, of recovery. And he's got an angel like Ashley helping him right through this. But man, I was thinking of that exact thing today. So today, I never mind. I'm not going to get into that because I'll just start crying. But think about people wait for tragedy until they decide to turn their lives around. Okay? People wait for tragedy to decide their turn. Oh, okay, now, you know what? Now I'll do it. Now I'll turn my life around. Guys, don't wait for that tragedy to happen. Don't do that to yourselves. Okay? I'm going to go search for it because I did it a week or so ago and never saw it. BRB. Okay, awesome. It'll probably be in your spam. I hate that. I don't know why it does that. Lauren, wife, mama of one, here to learn all the things. Lauren, awesome, girl. So I'm just talking about how I'm a stay-at-home mom. We're a homeschooling family to 2 kids, and I was in the direct sales industry for over 8 years and absolutely burnt out, and now I'm in the digital marketing industry, and I've made over $176,000 in the last 8 months simply showing up here on social media 2 hours a day promoting a program that I didn't make, okay? And now, I mean, guys, I've even got this new thing, right? I've even got this new thing. I've even got this new thing where it's going to be in my email soon. But if you guys want to have access to reels that are already done, stories that are already done, faceless content that is already done, I've got an entire bundle that you guys can get from me, right? You guys can get this from me, and then you have master resale rights to it as well. Okay, so that is so cool to think about. So now, I mean, you'll have enough reels and stories and IG stuff and all that for years with these purchases. Okay, and so all of that's going to be available as well. But guys, the main thing is knowing how to show up on social media. Hey, I can't get my views. Beach waiver lover. So I guess you love the beach waiver. And I have a beach waiver. Ashley, I can't wait for that. Yes, girl, it's awesome. It's so cool. So if you don't have enough views, then are you selling the beach waiver? Is that what you're doing? The hair thing? So that's another cool thing, guys, about this program is it's going to teach you, how to promote. So this is how I like to explain it. If you guys want to make money online, this is how you do it. This is the simple way how to do it. You need a product or a service. It needs to be digital or physical, and it needs to be yours or somebody else's. And then after that, you just got to market it like a freaking boss, right? And that's what our program is going to teach you to do. It's going to teach you how to market. Okay. How much does it cost to start? Good question, Lauren. So guys, I've got 4 programs. Okay. 2 things to say about these 4 programs is I don't have any upsells, right? The top program is the top program. There's nothing else that you're going to have to do, right? Top program is top program. And then also, guys, all of them are available on installment plans. Okay. Installment plans. So meaning I've got Klarna, I've got Afterpay, I've got Pay Later. And then I also have personalized installment plans that I'm able to offer as well. Because guys, I started on an installment plan on a credit card. Okay. I think I used Klarna. Okay. Klarna on a credit card. And I made my money back before my second payment ever came out. So kind of felt like I started my business for $150. So that's pretty awesome. All right. So I got 4 programs, 100, 300, 600, 900. Again, less than the cost of your cell phone. All right. And this is going to give you and teach you the skills to turn your life around. So then at that point, your cell phone is simply a device to help you make money online. It's no longer an addiction, right? To just scroll. Right? To just scroll and be entertained and pass time because you're bored or you're depressed or you're broke and you don't have any money. You can't go anywhere and do anything. Okay. So now Your phone is going to, be the tool that you need in order to make money online so that you can go out and actually live your life and stop just surviving. Okay. Stop just surviving. Stop just existing, but instead you can thrive. Instead you can live, right? And do the things that bring you the most joy. Do the things that bring your kids the most joy. And you know what? Set them up, right? Set your kids up. How awesome would that be? So I have a dream, right? I have a dream for me and my husband and I, that whenever our kids are grown, our kids are 9 and 6, almost 7, and so our parents can't do this for us, and so this is what I envision that I want to do for our kids, right? And so what I want to be able to do is whenever they're grown and whether they got families or not, right? They're all, it's hard making money. Right? It's hard making money in the beginning of life. And, I was a waitress at Chili's. I was going to college. I was in the military. Like, you do all these things and you're still broke. And so what I want to be able to do is whenever it's like vacation time, right? I'll say, hey, Jeremiah, June, right? Mom and dad are taking care of it. We just need you to get here. We just need your time. Okay, we don't need your money. We'll take care of the flights. We'll take care of the food. We'll take care of the hotel. We'll take care of whatever it is that you need us to take care of in this stage of your life, because all I want is your time. I just want to spend time with you. Okay, and I know that gets harder and harder as they get older, but man, I just want to spend time with them. And I don't ever want money to be the reason I don't get to spend time with my kids. So if you guys envision that, if you think about that, then this is the time that you start that, so that whenever they are grown, or maybe you're in that season of life already, right? Then money is no longer the thing that is standing between you and your kids. And I say that my kids are going to be gone. Right. I grew up in the military. I was in the military, so I'm used to being away from my family. And now I'm not, but that just happened the last 3 years. But now I'm not away from my family. But so that's immediately where I go. Like, I'll be separated from my kids. I hope not, right? Maybe we'll all kind of be in the same state or close. That would be so cool. But you never know. And so I just don't ever want money to be the reason why I don't see my kids. Okay. How quickly did you make your first sale? So 4 days actually it was on my first day of promoting, right? But it took me 4 days to set everything up. My first day of promoting, I made my first sale. So I made 100% commission. I made all of my money back. It took me 3 weeks, and that was on FB to somebody that I knew. Okay. Somebody that I knew. It took me 3 weeks to make my first sale on TikTok to a complete stranger. And then it took me 3 months to make regular consistent pay, meaning since January, I've been making $20,000 or more a month. How do you sell it without going live? I'm nervous to go live. Kirsten, girl, I was nervous to go live. I know you've heard me tell that story. Now I'm fine, right? But guys, I've been doing this for like almost 6 months. That's like crazy to think about. But I've been going live now for almost 6 months, but it hasn't, this has not been how it used to be. Okay. Literally, it took me like 3 months to get to this point, or longer. Okay. So, you're just creating content. Okay. You're creating content. You're creating your 2 to 3 pieces. Well, before you go live, you need to be creating 3 pieces of content a day. And so you're creating 3 pieces of content. You're posting those 3 pieces of content, and you're sharing it across social media. Whenever people are interested, right? You're going to say, okay, go to my link. They're going to put their link in, right? They're going to get the information. They're going to hopefully come to the webinars, right? All of those different things. Guys, our mentor does a webinar every single week to give us the opportunity to bring people in and allow them to see this business and meet her and see who she is and how she, coaches and mentors. And that's just so incredible, especially as a newbie, right? Especially as like someone who has no clue what they're doing. They're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but here, come to this webinar and you'll listen, right? And you're going to love it. That's what you get to do. It's so awesome. Okay. So Desiree, I just answered that question too, girl. Okay. Followed you. Thanks, Mama Jenna. I appreciate that, girl. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, do we have any other questions? This has been such a great live, man. I've had so much fun. You're welcome, Desiree. Do we have any other questions? Guys, I did the first thing ever tonight. I went live on YouTube while I was talking to you guys. Not one single person showed up, okay? Not one single person. Oh, good. I'm glad you found it. That's great news. Not one single person showed up, but here's why. Number one, I have like 27 followers on there, and they're probably all from our community. So I need to grow this platform, okay? Just like I did here. So I can't think, gosh, I got, there's 56 people on here. There's no people over here on YouTube. That's okay, right? That's nothing, right? That's just going to happen with growth, right? So I'm going to be consistent with showing up here on YouTube and somehow getting followers. Like, hey Hannah, awesome. So if you got, yes, you do have to pay. Yes, you do have to pay. You have to pay just like with anything. Like if you want to have a mentor or a coach or learn a new skill, right? You're going to pay somebody to teach you how to do those things. So that's the same thing here, right? You got to pay to do it. But guys, I got installment plans, loads of them, right? Klarna, Afterpay, pay later, even personalized installment plans. So if you guys have a YouTube, right, you guys can go follow me over there. Less hustle, better pay, right? It's the same thing. It's my same logo, right? I'm super all over. I'm on YouTube. I'm on IG. I have an FB. I have an FB business page if you guys like FB, right? And then I'm here on TikTok too. How much of TikTok income goes to taxes though? So this isn't TikTok income, right? I make like pennies from TikTok itself. This is me promoting a program that teaches you how to make money online, either promoting somebody else's products or your own products, either promoting digital products or physical products, right? So it just depends. As far as taxes are concerned, I would never, ever, ever in a million years allow taxes to be a reason that I don't do something, because if I'm paying in taxes, that means I'm making really good money through the year, right? If I'm getting taxes back, that means I'm not making good money through the year, right? And so it's like, I would rather have money to live on all year long than wait for tax time to get, $2,000 back or whatever. Well, I don't know. I haven't gotten money back in years. I've been self-employed for years. I haven't gotten money back in taxes for years, right? But it's because I've made enough money to live on and enjoy my life, right? And then it also depends on your tax goals. So my tax goals, right? My tax goals is to pay in as little as possible because the government and I don't get along. They can't take care of the money up there, right? So why are they messing with mine? It's mind-boggling to me. And, I saw a funny meme the other day that says, the country's has $37 trillion in debt, but they're worried about my credit. They're giving me a credit score. It's ridiculous. Our country, I don't even know what's happened. Anyway, good point. Is it like an MLM scheme? So that's interesting. So I don't believe MLMs are schemes at all. I think they're just business models, but this is not an MLM business model. So a good point, right? I love that you brought that up because that's exactly why this is titled Less Hustle, Better Pay, because I was in an MLM for the last 8 years and absolutely burnt out. But I had to do that to stay home with my kids, right? So if you've ever been in a position where you're like, I have to do this to do whatever it is that you're interested in doing, right? Then it's like, you just do it. It doesn't matter if you enjoy doing it. It doesn't matter if you want to do it. You just have to do it, right? And so I would love to explain the difference between an MLM. So real quick, if you guys haven't yet, please be sure and smash that follow button. If you guys want some more information, go to lesshustlebetterpay.com. The clickable link is also in my bio, okay? So in an MLM, who here has ever been in an MLM? First off, tell me the MLM that you guys were with. So I was with, my first 5 years, I was with a company called Keep Collective. I was with a company called Keep Collective, and it was personalized jewelry. It was awesome. I absolutely loved it. I love it. Bustle man. This digital marketing isn't the easiest. You got to work at it. You got to work at anything, man. Right? Absolutely. You got to work at anything. But just because it's hard doesn't mean it's not worth it. And it's only actually hard in your mindset. Okay. And our program teaches boatloads of mindset training. Okay. So I was with 2 different companies, and now I'm no longer doing direct sales. Rachel was with Plexus, LuLaRoe, Pearl Chic Pearls, Nu Skin. Girl, you've done all the things, right? Trying to make it work. And I get that, okay? So here's the differences, okay? There's a few. So in an MLM, you've got a person at the top. The person at the top is making the most amount of money, right? The most amount of money. And then you've got 5 people and 10 people and 40 people. You've got all of these people. You've got multi-level marketing going on. However, the only way the person at the top is able to do really well and make the most amount of money is simply because, right, everyone else is doing it. Okay. And that's what I was exhausted with. I was hustling. I was doing everything that I was supposed to do that I could possibly do, but it was never enough because everyone below me wasn't doing it. Okay. They weren't as invested as I was. They didn't need this like I needed it. All right. And so here, right? Yes, girl, it's so exhausting. But here, guys, it's me. Say, Rachel, you finally get your program for me. Okay. I'm going to make 100% commission from that. But then our financial relationship is over. I'm not going to make another dime off of your program again. So Rachel, you're going to decide, oh my gosh, there's 6 figures in 6 months training. I want to do that, right? That's what I did. I dove into 6 figures in 6 months. And because that's what I wanted to do. Like if there's a training called 6 figures in 6 months, you bet your butt I'm on that, right? I want to learn how to do that. And so you're going to go out, Rachel's going to go out and she's going to make 6 figures in the next 6 months. Well, since we get paid 100% commission, guess what? 100% of that goes to her. There is no upline. There is no downline. 100% of it goes to her. And so that's one of the big differences here. The other difference is in a direct sales company, you have a product that's you sell for $100, right? Which most of them don't. Most of them are $15 or $25 or $50. But let's say you have a product for $100. Okay. You make 25% commission of that. So you're going to make $25 off of that product. Over here, I've got a $100 product. I'm going to make $100 because I make 100% commission. Which one would you rather have, right? 25% commission and hustling your tail off, or working 2 hours a day and making 100% commission? It's like a no-brainer, right? The other thing is, guys, this is attraction marketing, I'm not chasing anybody. Okay, so in direct sales, they teach you to go for the no. Okay, they give you a list, right? Yes or yes, 100%, right? They give you the list. It has 100 slots on it. You have to fill that list out. You go through your cell phone, you go through your FB friends, right? You go through all of the people, you write all of their names down, you write the day that you contacted them, right? And then you do a follow-up message and a follow-up message and a follow-up message. And you have to keep doing that to your dad's, cousin's daughter, right? All these crazy, it doesn't matter. You're just sending the messages everywhere to anybody. And I was going to say to anybody who will listen to you, but none of them listen, right? Not none of them, but a lot of them don't listen. All right. So you hated that part of it, girl. I would always go into each week, like literally dreading it. Like, I do not want to send these messages, right? I do not want to do this, but I had to, right? I had to make money to stay home with my kids. I had to. But now I don't have to do that. Guys, I've not sent one message to anybody. No hey girl messages, right? I haven't had to send one because we do what's called attraction marketing. They teach us inside the program to put your information out there, the type of content and the hashtags and all of these things and the algorithms and all of these things. They teach you how to do that, right? So that customers come to you who are already looking for it, not who are like, oh, maybe, because you're chasing them. You don't have to chase anybody here. Okay, and then the fourth difference is that this is a one-time investment. In a direct sales company, you're always having to buy new product, right? You're always having to stay on the up and up. You're always having to be able to, have the newest thing, to be able to have the newest thing, to be able to show the things, right? And then sometimes you're your best customer, right? You're like so close to this or so close to that or so close to earning this or whatever, right? So you buy more things. You don't have to do that here. Okay, it's a one-time investment. There's other things that you can do later if you want to, not through our program, right? But if you want to, you can. And that's okay, but you don't need anything. Yes, people actually want to learn and come to you. It's so nice. Yes, so it's a rejection-free business. If you guys have ever heard anybody say that, that's what they mean. It's a rejection-free business because I don't ever have anybody saying, no, thanks, I'm not interested or anything like that. Never. Because I'm never talking to them first, right? They come to me first and then we talk, and it's a rejection-free business. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Okay. DD, what is your program? So it's called the Legacy Builders Program inside the digital growth community. If you want some information just to read about it and listen to our mentor and all those things, you can go to lesshustlebetterpay.com. The clickable link is also in my bio. And again, if you guys haven't smashed that follow button, please be sure and do that, because I'm all about helping you guys learn how to less hustle and better pay, because that's exactly what I'm doing here. I've generated now over $176,000 in the last 8 months. All right, in the last 8 months. And I've got some new things happening, and I'm so excited to be sharing them with you. It's just been really good. Really, 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 really good. Okay, really good. That makes me think of that Chevy Chase movie, the Thanksgiving one. All right, where he's always, whenever he, they're walking through the grocery store and, he doesn't have any money. And Chevy Chase is like, well, we'll get you something for the kids, for Christmas. And he's like, well, Clark, I want to get you something really nice, and it's like, it's not even your money. And then he throws the dog food on the light bulbs and breaks all of them. So anyway, that's a family movie we watch every year. Even though it's not very family, the adults watch it, not the kids. All right, guys, do we have any other questions about digital marketing, about the things that you guys can do here, about the ways that your life? I love that show. It's hilarious. It really is. Man, it's so funny. We watch it every year at Christmas. It's so funny. Anyway, so anytime my husband are like, it's really nice, it's from that. So do you guys have any questions for me? I want you guys to walk away or scroll away from this live with, okay, I get this now. Now I just have to decide. Now I just have to read the information. Now I just have to just make a determination. Is this something I'm ready to do? Am I ready to be coachable? Am I ready to be consistent? And am I ready to be committed to not quitting? Because if you're ready to do those things, you guys are going to change your life. Okay, you're going to change your life in all the ways, right? Because money touches everything. Money touches your sleep, your peace, your marriage, your parenting, your physical body. Can you guys imagine if all of that were so much better? Think about it. Think if you could go to sleep and not worry if your bills are going to be paid. Think if you could go to sleep and not wonder how you're going to get the electric paid off because the cutoff notice came. Think if you could go to the grocery store and get whatever you needed, get the kids some snacks because they wanted, that fun box of cereal or whatever, and you could just get it because you're not counting, right? You're not doing a mental calculator in your mind to have enough money to pay the groceries. Cloud9, absolutely, girl, for real. It's amazing what you guys can do whenever you just decide you're going to. When you just decide that enough is enough, I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to be broke anymore. I want to learn the skills to monetize my time on social media instead of just passing time, instead of just being entertained, right? Just scrolling. Get on here, get your work done, and go out and enjoy your life, because that's what I'm doing, right? I am not glued to my phone on a regular basis. I'm not, and it's so awesome. Right? I get on here, I do my work, and I get off, and I go do things that I want to do or that I need to do, right? And I work when I need to work, right? And it's only 2 hours a day. So I've had a very full day, but my husband's like, well, we get home, you got to get going, right? Like, it's time. And I'm like, yep, it'll be time. And he's like, I know you're tired. And I'm like, I am, but it's okay, right? It's okay because it matters. Okay. It matters. It's worth it. All right. Any other last minute questions? If not, you guys, I'm going to be on here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And also Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't normally come live on Fridays, but I didn't come live last night because I was watching the debate. And so thanks for being so transparent. You're welcome, Rachel. Absolutely, girl. Happy to, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be here. Happy to, it's amazing. It's amazing. So I was catching up because I didn't get to go live last night because I was watching the debate. So I'm here tonight, which I'm normally not on Friday night. So anyway, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yes. Awesome, Rachel. Happy to chat details with you. Yeah. If you guys have questions that come up, all you have to do is send me a DM here on TikTok or go to lesshustlebetterpay.com. You're going to get an automatic email from me. All you have to do is respond to that email, and I'm more than happy to address your questions that way. If you guys haven't yet smashed that follow button. You guys can go check out my content that's on here. That way you guys can maybe get, it'll spur some more questions inside of your brain, right? Smash that follow button, y'all. Yes, y'all, absolutely. Thank y'all for being here. All right, y'all, I will be here tomorrow night. I hope you guys all have a good Friday. Think if you guys, you know what? This is also cool. If you guys are not working the next 2 days, if you guys spent the next 2 days getting your business up and running, right? So then Monday, you're off to the races, right? You're off to the races. You're doing the things, and you're starting Monday then you in a different way than you ever have before. You're starting with this newfound sense of, oh my gosh, right? I'm about to change my life. I'm about to learn these skills. You could take the next 2 days and learn those things, right? And be up and running. And Monday will look different than it ever has before. So good night, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Good night.